Haven, where an early morning fire is being labeled suspicious. The blaze on Garry Drive is the third empty or for sale home to go up in flames in that area in just the past couple of weeks. News 8's Kent Pierce on the scene in East Haven with the very latest on the investigation.
Certain things make fire investigators very suspicious, like fires happening in houses that are empty and for sale, or a bunch of fires happening in the same neighborhood. And here in East Haven in the past 3 weeks, they've had both of those circumstances. The latest fire started just after midnight. This reported picture shows the flames shooting out of the house on Garry Drive. It woke up Charles next door.
I went out to the slider and I said, "Gee, what the hell is this big light outside?" And I stepped out the thing and holy smokes, I said, "Tommy's house is afire."
It took 45 minutes to get the flames under control. One firefighter suffered a minor injury, but no one in the house got hurt because no one has lived there for a while. It was the same story a couple streets away last Thursday. A house on Benjamin Road with no one living in it, not hooked up to utilities, caught fire just before 11 at night. And 2 weeks before that, a house for sale and in foreclosure on nearby Charnes Drive burned, again starting just before 11 p.m.
We're looking at a couple different possibilities there. You know, we hadn't ruled out the possibility of being intentional or electrical.
East Haven's fire marshal and the state police are investigating all three of these fires. They are similar in nature and all very close together. This morning's, once you get a third, it sort of gets your investigative mind thinking?
Yeah, and you know, in a similar area, similar type of a fire, you know, in the back of the house there. So that's something that we certainly can't rule out.
So far there's been only minor injuries, but extensive property damage. Even if nobody currently lives there, the houses belong to someone, and if someone set the fires, it's a major concern for this neighborhood. All here in this one little section of East Haven. What does that make you think?
It's an awful thing. It's an awful thing. I feel sorry for the people that's got to go through this.
Now, this part of East Haven is right on the border with North Haven, so East Haven authorities have been on the phone with North Haven officials, too, to make sure they're on the lookout for any suspicious fires in their town. On the scene in East Haven, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.